sort of a copy on beer Miyagi's, which come from the West Coast, which is now taking over as the predominant oyster area. And we found that with this delicious Kolsch, by adding a touch of saffron, we actually made a mignonette with the Kolsch and saffron, and a little touch of green apple, and black pepper, and a little bit of vinegar, as you would a typical mignonette, but we thought that the apple and the saffron made a nice complement to Jim's Kolsch. Enjoy.
Wonderful. And with the Kolsch, it's very clean, very grainy, not a lot of after flavor, so it would be perfect with this oyster, so you can really, really get the flavor of everything going on with this dish. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Nice German-style Hefeweizen. We had a blast trying to pair with this. We figured a sofrito with a little bit of chorizo that has notes of the clove in there. And we marinated the prawns, we grilled them. We put a little bit of walnuts, so if there's a nut allergy, stop while you are.
Yes.
And there's just a little touch of mango to give that fruitiness, the tropical essence of that hef. The beer speaks for itself. I think we can pretty much put anything with it. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches work well too. Enjoy it.
Yeah, this is a traditional style German Hefeweizen from southern Germany. So yeah, lots of clove and banana and wonderful spice. So enjoy. Yeah, you get it all formatted now. This beer is very unique. I used a very exotic hop from New Zealand called Nelson Sabine. Not a lot of people use it.
To Nelson.
To Nelson. And you're going to note a lot of grapefruit, a lot of passion fruit, guava, mangoes. You know, this beer is heavily, heavily hopped. So without being too bitter, so it won't wreck your palate for this sausage dish here. And on to my
One of the things that we noticed about this was when we tasted the IPA, a raw carrot had a very similar note to that. Thus the carrot salad. If you take a grapefruit and start cooking it into a sauce, all the floral elements leave, and that's sort of the point of this beautiful beer, because it has that, the first thing you can smell is grapefruit right on the nose. So we incorporated that into the salad. And of course, what would be a dinner without sausage and beer? So,
awesome.
using them, they called them bitters, and they liked them, so they used more. They called them special bitters. Okay, so there is a nice hot balance in this. You get a little bit of a grassy floralness with it. There's a nice malty backbone. It's all balanced. That's what ESBs are supposed to be, between the malt and the hops. Little toastiness. Wonderful beer. You guys enjoy.
He's not kidding when he says wonderful beer. You know, one of the hard things that was about this was trying to, you know, we had to drink this beer to find out what to pair with it. We drank. I kept saying, no, Jerry, no, we really need to drink this beer to find out. I'm working. So this is an interesting thing, because this ESB is really marvelous, and the first thing that comes out with it is it's almost like a coffee texture. Would you agree with that? One of the first things we talked about. So we put coffee into this sauce, the Anchio, which is a type of sour citrus. The citrus we thought would work really well with the bitters that are in there. The beef is actually called a Terrace Major. It comes from almost like where the tenderloin is, slightly underneath. It's a very tender tenderloin part of it. So we roasted this off with a little bit of soy and coffee and sliced it up. We have a braised onion in confit, which means that we braised the onion in its own juices. We pureed it, a little crispy onion for some texture, and that's it. Salt to do the rest of the work for it. Enjoy.
Bomb. A lot of the flavor and color comes from a 3-hour boil. Put it in perspective, most of the beers on the planet are boiled for about an hour and a half. So what happens is, because of the sugar content in what's called the wort juice, it actually caramelizes. It's called the Maillard effect. I think it is the most authentic way to get a Scottish ale. It's going to be nice and malty and slightly sweet. Notes of toffee. This pork belly is ridiculous.
Well, as it turns out, the pork belly was also braised in this beer. So we got 2 pictures of this beer braised with this belly that happened today. We just grilled off some of summer's wonderful peaches right now, and that's it. That's really all that's on there.
What's in the sauce?
It's just a little reduction. You might taste a little touch of rosemary. It's just an accent. There's not much we can do wrong with it, basically. It's just a natural reduction of the braised juices, and down, and this is what we get. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. This is a really cool style of lager brewed in Germany. It's got a lot more hops to it. Very bright, very sparkly, very clean finish. There's really nice flowery notes to the hop profile on this beer. Very grainy, kind of bready. And we paired it with some really good stuff.
We just keep getting more intoxicated. No, you know what? I keep saying that this one's my favorite beer, but I've been saying that after every one of them. So this one was really fun to pair with. I really love this German Pilsner in so many ways. This one has a little bit of Kolsch actually mixed into the, the Hef is mixed into the pancake batter. In fact, I want you guys to meet the other 2 guys that are responsible for helping me get a lot of this stuff done. It's our new chef cuisine and also our sous chef that'll be here in the future. But they're helping us now getting systems set up. But Chad is one of them. Chad's been having a blast with different yeasts inside here, trying to develop a new way to do our pancakes. So there's a lot of enthusiasm back there, as you can imagine. Smoked trout is on this. We pickled some cabbage. This is a straight cream with a little bit of dill that works nicely with the Pilsner, and smoked trout on top of it. Pancakes. This also works nice on pizza too. Yeah, might see it on pizza. Enjoy, everybody. Thank you.
Hey, I have to say.
In 2011 Imperial Stout. I brewed it a long time ago, and I stowed some away. It's under coded hidden back there, so don't try looking for it. This is a beautiful, huge beer. 10.5% alcohol, notes of star anise. It's a big, thick, sweet, wonderful coffee bomb. I love it to death. You guys enjoy.
Well, as a dessert would call for, we had a beautiful beer to make a dessert with, and we didn't care what it was. We definitely learned how to work the milkshake. This has a little sprinkling of a cocoa salt on top and a little cayenne for the fun of the pairing. I'd also like you to meet 2 people that wouldn't have been able to make this happen without them. It's Giorgio here and Chad. Sensible and big for the future. So thanks again for letting us cook with you. Thanks for letting us pair with your beer.